What's going on, my beautiful, wonderful tribe? Look at that behind me. Oh man, sunset in North Wales by the beach. Lovely. So yeah, I'm just up here visiting for the weekend. Recently had surgery, so I've been indoors for about a week and a bit now, and I'm just really happy to be outside and breathing this fresh sea air. So I'm gonna have a little chat with you today about wilderness therapy, about our nature with relationship, and why it's important to start rebuilding that relationship. And what a better place to talk about it than on the beach. So yeah, let me get on there and we will connect. So a good starting point to kind of start our talks about our relationship with nature is probably the hypothesis of biophilia by Wilson, 1984. The biophilia hypothesis suggested that human identity and personal fulfilment depends on the relationship that we have with nature. Well, nearly fell over there. What he suggested was that as humans, we are genetically programmed to seek relationships with things that are outside of us, like the sea and the beach, the pebbles, the trees, all this shit. And our brains have nature neurons, so it's been developed in a way to work with nature. Just like how bees have their relationship with the plants, neither of them would survive without each other. And this is something that's innate. It's something inside of the bees. It's something inside of our brains that is responding to these things around us. And you could say that at the moment, as a race, we don't really have a relationship with nature, with the natural world in general. We seem to just be exploiting it. But I think anyone listening to this will know deep down that you have a calling to be in nature and a calling to be surrounded by it, like this, whether in a woodlands, a mountain, wherever, man, just being outdoors. Especially after numerous lockdowns, because it's in our DNA. You know, we are as much part of nature as the apple is to the apple tree. We're not separate, though the connection has very much been severed. And this is the purpose of wilderness therapy, is to rebuild a connection, rebuild that relationship with nature. And in doing so, because we are nature, you rebuild a relationship with yourself. Because the relationship with nature is not purely just biological. It is most definitely linked to our psychology and our identity, who we are. And in doing so, you can fulfill your full human potential, just like our ancestors did. So if you are interested to know more, drop me a message, book a connection call, and let's start to rebuild this relationship that served our ancestors so well.